When I walk around the event here today, what I see is people are changed when they come together, they get to know each other, and they do something together. I think the magic of the Community Action Circles project was it was based on action, that we talk a lot about the things we should do, but when people actually do something together, whether it's dance together, cook together, garden together, learn about financial literacy, create an art card, whatever it is, when they sit down and they do that together, then they make a friend and they feel less lonely. And it's when you feel less lonely, then you have hope that you can make this country your home, that you can make this neighborhood the place where you want to raise your children. Each of the projects is different. Every neighborhood has a unique flavor to it. And every neighborhood had different challenges that they wanted to overcome. And so newcomers and people from businesses and neighborhood houses and other organizations, they all worked together in their community to make something happen that could change things for the people that were involved.
The decision that made me come here is just to get more experience in order to help better, to understand better the community, to understand better the issues, to in some way be the second voice of other immigrants that are being facing challenge in the community.
I had a lot of difficulties getting myself into the society, because I don't know the Canadian culture when I came. I don't have friends. I don't know what are the resources or community resources available for immigrants. So it was a little bit difficult for me.
More I get into the community, I will get more support for me too. But at the same time, I will share my knowledge, and I found a good connection to continue in this project.
Esto es África.
Because since I am here, I feel welcome, and I want to give the parents or whatever the feel sensation that I have since the first time. Because most of us, we are alone here, we don't have more family. We like to meet new people, but sometimes because the problem with our English, we are ashamed to speak with somebody. So when I have the opportunity with this activity connector, I try to invite them to come here or Renfrew to try, for example, yoga, to try Zumba because it's very nice, to try some activities for their kids.
So fun and so inspiring, and for me, it's so different. It's incredible to be part of an initiative that encourages you to stop and take time to talk with one another. It sort of tells us to slow down and make time for connections and getting to know one another. It's been so valuable, and it's really changed the way that I do my work.
ਸਾਡੇ ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਲਿਟਰੇਸੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਦਾ ਗੋਲ ਸੀ ਇੰਪਾਵਰਮੈਂਟ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਸੀਨੀਅਰ ਵਿਮਨ ਲਈ ਸੀ। ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਦਲਾਅ ਆਇਆ, ਮੇਰੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਨੌਲੇਜ ਵਧੀ ਹੈ। ਮੈਂ ਬੈਂਕ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਪੁੱਛ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ। ਮੇਰਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਵਧਿਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਰਕਸ਼ਾਪਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ।
For South Asian women, it's kind of cultural stigma attached that they don't have to know about finances. So from India, they have the opinion that their male partners, either husbands or father-in-laws or brothers, or sons, they take care of finances, and women only take care of household things. So it's two-way integration. The newcomers, they learn from residents, long-term residents, and long-term residents feel the newcomers welcome. So we accomplished that in our financial literacy workshops.
It is okay to feel to be vulnerable and to open up themselves to not only to their neighbors but also to the strangers on the streets. What we're wanting to accomplish here is that allowing people to find a home, find their community where they feel welcome, they feel accepted, they feel like safe.
When I hear people having some problems and being open to the rest, I thought that that's the place that I could say from my heart. And I understand these people that they were feeling like me. My daughter have a Down syndrome. She's not speaking at the time, but mostly she loved to hug. Everybody loved her. And somebody told me that she should ask before hug, because some children or some people doesn't like to be hugged. So that make me feel so sad. Then I get strength in my community, and I see that not all the people think like that.
And it's okay to cry, because I think crying is a form of healing. It's a form of being vulnerable. As much as hugs is important, I think crying is also important. And as a community, we should encourage that.
We started brainstorming for ideas of how to make this work, connecting newcomers with people that are already here in the community through food. For example, we had the idea of creating a blog and then posting different recipes of different cultures on there, so that when people go on there, it's really accessible, easy, and just a really great way for people to connect, even online.
Through this project, I try to communicate more with others, because it's our responsibilities as a volunteer to make connections with other people in the community.
So we're doing the Chinese New Year themed one as a way to connect newcomers with the Chinese culture, and also the Chinese people with the people that are already here in the community. It's a very good tool for different kinds of people to learn more cultural things about different kinds of cultures.
The project is about bringing together newcomers, seniors, and long-term residents and Canada-born seniors to talk to them, between them, to share ideas, experiences, and for the long-term residents to be supportive to the newcomers.
You walk in the door, you see all different age groups, children, mothers, parents, and all different nationalities. So where we are sitting in the atrium in the Y, if you sit here for a cup of coffee for 20 minutes, what you see here is Canada. Here is who we are.
We need to communicate among our organizations and our groups and our networks the attitude of gratefulness and respect towards seniors. So for me, being in contact with this welcoming senior circle was a blessing because I respect them, I love them, and I was happy to be able, through the YMCA, to put them together, and the Western Seniors Network and World Neighborhood House, to put them together in a monthly basis and through several big events.
Most of these are done by the youth, so having the arts in the youth lives, I think is really important too. Kind of gives them a channel or an outlet, you know, for good or bad, right? Our art is a nice thing to have. It's a nice tool to have.
This is for the fall season. You know, all this is the wild leaf. I pick from the ground and dry it and lay lemonade on it. Yeah, and strawberry because they is my son one of the favorite fruit.
Impacted me greatly. Involved with people of all ages, of all ethnic groups, just different class. It was just. The diversity was just incredible. It was just especially in Vancouver. I mean, it was just really nice to work with people